Hello again, GLL back for another video. Yes, I'm spoiling it today. Another video. Um, People have been asking me to do a response to Late Night Gaming's last few videos because he supposedly leaked all this information and whatnot. But I thought that would be pretty fucking boring because a lot of the information he came out with is stuff that I already knew and was already out there, so I don't know why it's this big leak. There's a couple of things he said which were new, but most of it was like, even like he said in the video, it was stuff that you could actually go back and find in articles and interviews and stuff like that. So he even says that in the video, LNG says that himself. So just quickly before I get into this video, if LNG's being attacked over a video or whatever, that's kind of karma, isn't it? I mean, isn't that what he used to do? Go in the comments and attack people on their videos? And we just need to suck it up. It's part of YouTube. You know? Goes around, comes around. I don't get it. I don't get why there's this big kerfuffle over what he said in that video. He didn't really say anything. So, anyway. I thought Roniboney did a pretty good video on this, which I thought it would be funny to do a response to. So let's be having it. I haven't watched all this video, by the way.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Roni here. Now, if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, because I wasn't until a few days ago, I made a video and people just started linking me to LNG's video, to Late Night Gaming's video, and I watched both his videos, his video detailing the reasons that the MCC was such a fail in Halo 5's troubled development, and then his video kind of rebutting himself and saying whether or not he should or should not have released that video. I just want to go out and say, and I want to talk directly to LNG here. He probably will never see this video, but dude, you fucking hear.
I disagree. He probably will watch this video because he watches all the videos people do about him and stuff. Even my videos. So he probably will watch it.
Bro, like, you fucking hero, dude. Like, everyone.
What? Hero? If LNG's a hero, then I'm the fucking messiah, man, of Halo. If LNG's class is a Halo hero, I'm the fucking messiah. That's not even a statement of fucking arrogance. That's just a fact. Okay, I've been saying the shit that LNG's been saying for the last few months or whatever since day one. Since I started fucking talking about Halo on YouTube.
Has been asking these questions for years, and he mentioned in his video that, you know, he has 15k subs. He's a big fish. I'm a small fish out there, but he mentioned that this ruins any chances of him being in bed with Microsoft and 343. I don't mean literally in bed to some of the younger people out there. I mean that it ruins his. He's even said that it ruined his chances.
I think the likes of Green Skull literally do take it up the arse from the likes of Josh Holmes, so that wouldn't be too far from the truth. Just saying.
Of them ever contacting him, you know, saying, hey, do you want to play some, you know, pre-release software for Halo 6 or whatever it is. You know what, dude? At the end of the day, your street cred for everyone out there who truly gives a shit about Halo and doesn't give a shit about trying to defend developers to the death, because those people are called fanboys, you know?
LNG even defends 343 in his first video. He even says, I'm not trying to bash 343. I think this is the studio that can do good things with Halo and all that. So what are you talking about? He even says that in the video. He still defends 343 even when he bashes them. He has to damage control it before he even starts speaking. That's a fact. Go back and watch the video.
I'm a fan of Halo as a franchise, just as you are. And I'm not a fanboy, and neither are you. You know.
Well, that's debatable, being as he clearly was and is still a fanboy, because he still defends 343. Yes, he turned the corner a few months ago and started, you know, bashing 343, but for a long ass time, going back fucking over a year, he's done nothing but defend them and deny all fucking negatives to Halo 5 and the MCC for a long ass time. Go back and watch some of his other videos, his older videos. The guy talks absolute nonsense, and he flip-flops all the time. Now, he has turned the corner recently, but that's only recently. And he's still defending 343 in that last video, like I said.
You have at least reason and logic to say, look, they fucked up here. We have to be aware of this. We have to discuss it. And what you...
Yeah, 8 to 9 months after release, he has the common sense to say that. But not when it released. Then he was damage controlling it.
Did, man, is one of the best things that I've seen, and is something that the community has needed. People have been asking questions for 2 years now. Why is MCC so broken? Why did they not fix it? Why is MCC still, etc., etc.? You know, I'm just ranting.
But they're easy questions to answer. It's made by 343 Industries, who are Microsoft, and they're a bunch of fucking wankers. That's the answer.
Here, this is a one-take commentary, because I think one-take commentaries let my real thoughts out. I would just like to say to everyone out there trying to hate on LNG for releasing this video, and people saying that what he's saying is complete and utter bullshit. It's not, because you can tell. You can sniff out a bullshitter so easily, and none of this seems like bullshit. Now, I know I don't have any...
Well, hold on a second there, because, okay, first of all, like I say, what goes around comes around. You know, people bash LNG, but he consistently bashed other people like me a year ago. So it's karma, man. He's getting back what he was giving out. So you can't really feel sorry for him, because he chose to be on YouTube and he chose to make videos. So there's always a chance that the people are going to turn on you at any moment, and everybody knows that. But the idea that LNG wouldn't do this to lie or whatever, I don't know if he's lying, because pretty much all the information he actually came out with is stuff that I already knew, apart from one or two things which I can't really think about at the minute. He was talking about the engine and stuff like that, which is pretty much irrelevant because they didn't have to make them decisions. So it was stuff that was new, but not really stuff that really has any weight behind it or anything. When he was saying about the game being open world and having a hub world and all that, I've seen all that shit before, and he even says that you can go and find all that information. He didn't really say a whole hell of a lot. So I don't see why it's this big leak. Like, it hasn't leaked anything, really. Whether or not the brutes are the main enemy in Halo 6, it doesn't really matter, because they will fuck them up anyway. They can't make a decent game. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they, you know, I don't know if Cortana was fucking supposed to come back from the dead or not, but as I understand it, if you actually see the end of Halo 4, it's pretty obvious she is going to come back, because the whole fucking plot of Halo 4 revolves around the fucking books, doesn't it? And in the books, we know that the Forerunners developed the machine and whatever, and in the terminals in Halo 4 as well, we know that the Forerunners developed a machine that can turn them into fucking AI, but they struggle to change themselves back from AI into human beings. Alright? That's where the Prometheans come from. They're human beings and whatnot that have been changed by that process. So we know that obviously Cortana was probably going to come back as a human being. Okay, that's the whole premise of it. Okay, and she comes back as some kind of weird, solid character at the end of Halo 5. So it basically came full circle. That was the story. So whether or not that was intentional or whatever, that was where I would have predicted it to go. So I was pretty much on the money from my predictions from Halo 4. So who knows? Who really knows what goes on at 343? And even if 343 do say some shit, and it is 343 legit saying this crap or whatever, 343 talk a bunch of shit. So who knows if any of it actually is any fucking sense, or if it's just a load of bollocks that was like cooked up by the minds of a bunch of retards. Anyway, let's carry on with the video.
Rock solid proof, because he's the one with the proof, and the people, the 343 Industries employees, or the former ones that he interviewed, are the ones with proof.
However, he doesn't source them, does he? So it's not actually proof. You have to take his word for it.
Why would he lie? Like he said, like, this ruins his chances. This could ruin his chances of gaining subs. This may paint.
But on the other hand, it's got everybody talking about him, so he may gain more subs. And, you know, that doesn't mean it's a definite deal breaker. He may never, you know, work with 343 or whatever. It might actually be an in thing with 343 to, you know, change the subject or whatever, or make it a talking point or whatever, that the game was actually going to be good and that 343 are actually capable of making decent games. And he's spreading that message. It could be a double fucking, you know, it could be a fucking thing like that where it's sort of like, oh, he's saying that all this stuff, but he's actually saying it in a positive way. So, you know, he makes a prediction that Halo's going to come out, the Master Chief Collection is going to come out on the PC. So is it going to come out on the PC? Who knows? Who really cares? It's, you know, and that's just his opinion, you know. That's not even a fact. You know, what does it all mean? Not a lot, really. You know, why would he lie? Well, he lies all the time. He lies all the time. He says that, oh, he played the Xbox when this came out or whatever, and then you find, like, say things like he played Halo 3 when it came out, but then you find out he got his Xbox in 2008, or he'll say that he plays ODST when it came out, but there's nothing on his gamer card until like 2010 or some shit. You know, you can't believe a word the guy says. I exposed his arse in that first video I did, and in the second video, and he came out recently and said that he doesn't have a third account, which means the two accounts that I looked at prove that he lies. Proves that he lies a lot. Now, I sort of made peace with him a bit on Twitch recently because, like I say, I think he's turned the corner. I think he's actually talking some sense recently, and he's not been talking as much bullshit. But with this video, you have to take it with a pinch of salt, and that he could be talking bullshit, because there's no actual proof that he isn't talking bullshit. You got to keep that in mind. And a lot of this stuff I knew about already, so it's not even a big leak, if it is a leak.
Him as a hater. This may paint him in 343 Industries and Microsoft's eyes, and some people in the community's eyes, as being toxic. Those people don't have a brain cell in their body, or they have two brain cells and one's pushing the other one in a wheelchair. It's honestly, guys.
But like it or not, Green Skull has more subs than anybody. So if he wants to make a channel that's about money and success, he needs to fucking be a fucking cum guzzler like Green Skull, who'll just fucking take anything. If he wants to be a channel like mine or yours, where we just don't give a fuck and just give our opinion, then he may lose subscribers and he may become less relevant. That is a fact, because a lot of his subscribers just like to be told that the game is fucking amazing. They hate being told that the game sucks. They hate being told this stuff, you know, and that's why they came after me when I made the videos about him. So he's been attacked by his own subscribers, I would say, if anything, because they're the most toxic people in the community.
He did a great thing. He did a great thing. Late night gaming. You did a great thing, dude. I know you have anxiety disorder. I am sorry that you have that, dude. I'm sorry that this will add to your anxiety, getting some of these hate comments. Just look at the good comments, dude, because you did a great fucking thing. Like, you can see in your own comment section that people love you for this, dude.
People love LNG regardless. I have no idea why. They just do. So, no matter what, they will fucking love him, but some will fucking hate him.
Halo YouTubers, whether or not they want to say it or not, some of them are not going to mention your video because they're in this for the money. They have a business plan. This is my hobby. This channel is my hobby, guys. This is what I like doing. I like playing Halo. I like interacting with this community. And instead of going on the forums and trying to be a large presence there, I decide to be in a video format.
There's no point going on the forums, dude. You'll get banned by fucking 343. That's a fact. You can't say anything negative on there. It's fucking censored to fuck.
Same with late night gaming. You know, he wants to get his opinions and thoughts and love and kind of misgivings about the franchise out there in a video format. It took a very, very brave person to do that, to, you know, to speak for, you know, I think he 36 minutes total, including his rebuttal video, to himself. He rebutted himself, guys. You know, he even analyzed himself, saying, should I do this 2 days after? Because of all the...
Well, that's classic LNG, isn't it? You know, flip-flopping, wondering whether he should have done something or whatever, instead of just rolling with it and carrying on. That's classic LNG. Saying one thing one day, then saying something else the other, and then getting his knickers in a twist or whatever, and fucking taking a break off YouTube because he can't handle the fucking hate. That's classic LNG. You know, when the going gets tough, he gets the fuck out of there. You know, if he can't take the comments that you're making about him, he will block your ass from his video and from making any comments. That's LNG. That's what he does. So it's no surprise that he's flip-flopping on this, you know. And like I said, I've made peace with the guy, more or less. But, you know, facts are facts, you know. Facts are fucking facts. If he's going to fucking say something, then say something else, and then make another video saying that he's fucking getting off YouTube for a bit because he can't handle the hate, them are the facts, okay? And like I say, he's turned a corner in a lot of ways, but still, he defends 343. So
because of some of the feedback, because of the rumblings, you know, there were some YouTubers that commented on that. You know, Halo Collective commented on it. Shadow Scoundrel, I saw your comment there. Who's you know, an up and coming YouTuber, over 100 subs. Then I saw the Actman commented, which everyone likes the Actman because he's completely broken open the Halo 5 campaign, which a lot of us didn't want to do it because we didn't have the energy to do it. We all knew it was fucked up, but he completely broke it open. And now it looks like everyone's moving over to SPV3, and Halo 5 has 1 week of free play, which goes to show, I mean, like, what they're saying about the troubled development and Halo's troubled direction and the way that it's still being handled. You can completely see, and it's near definitive proof when you see that they're giving Halo away for 7 days for free to anyone on Xbox Live, because I'm rambling. I am rambling, guys. You know, you guys know where I'm going from. You guys know where I'm coming from, and I'm just going to end it now and say, look, Late Night Gaming, you did a great thing. I think everyone out there can agree that he did a great thing, and that your street cred...
I don't think he did much of anything. I think that the way he worded the video and the things he said in the video weren't actually that fucking thingy. But because his fans are so overly sensitive, they took it that way. You know, because you can't say anything to bash 343. The minute you do, you're classed as a hater. That's the Halo community. So, he didn't really say anything in that video. You know, it was pretty fucking PC. It was pretty PG, wasn't it? It wasn't really, he didn't really say anything that we couldn't have already fucking worked out for ourselves. You know, he didn't really point anything out that wasn't glaringly obvious. I don't see what you're saying. I mean, feel free to do a response video or whatever, or we could do some kind of live debate if you want, but he didn't really say anything, did he? I mean, that's what, when I watched the video, it was just like classic LNG, just talking shit. Didn't say anything that wasn't already fucking really known, apart from like one or two things that didn't really fucking matter at all. So, that's my opinion.
Dude, in this community has gone up so much, especially among the YouTubers. So thank you very much for that, dude. You're a rock star. Keep on trucking. Take it easy, guys. LNG's videos will be in links in the description there, so you can check them out. And definitely check out these videos, because if anyone here was frustrated about MCC and Halo 5, this answers everything. Everything. Alright, guys.
I can save you some time right now. The answers to the problems in the MCC are as follows. The MCC should have been delayed because it was rushed. We all know that. Right? 343 are a bunch of wankers. Microsoft are a bunch of wankers, so they released the game knowing it was broken. We already know that. That's basically what he says in the video. He just gives a little bit more detail as to why, but it's still the same fucking answer. Halo 5 sucks because 343 don't have a clue what they're doing, and they're trying to appeal to fucking Call of Duty fans and shit like that, and Destiny fans, instead of trying to make a decent Halo game. Okay? And even if they tried to make a decent Halo game, they couldn't because they're 343, and they can't make a decent Halo game because they're so fucking piss poor at making video games. There's your answer.
Catch you later.
Okay, guys. Don't know what you're going to think of that. Feel free to subscribe. See you later.